Battle Cats has a problem, and nobody talks about it, but I hate it, and they need to change it, and that is most rare units absolutely suck, but what I mean by this is most rare gotcha units absolutely suck, because yeah, have you seen them? Well, the majority of them are quite possibly the worst and most useless and niche units in the game that are completely outclassed, and just why? They're just so bad in so many ways. I think the goal Ponos was trying to get in creating rare units was the fact that they are, once again, easy to obtain, easy to get a lot of copies of, and in a downside is the fact that they don't have the best stats and they have relatively mediocre abilities. But in doing so, they sort of just killed most of the rare cats. There is a solid few couple of the gotcha rare cats, like Ramen Cat, Stanzo Cat, Cameraman Cat, Wushu Cat, but besides that, those few are just sort of the only good units that are actually useful out of the rare cats. The rest of them are just so incredibly forgettable, like Swordsman Cat, Viking Cat. They've just been completely outclassed, and it's sort of sad because they should be a big part of the game, being a big part of 4-star stages, being half the units you use, but you can get by with just special cats pretty much in 4-star stages, and certainly gotcha units are not required, unlike they were supposed to. It's just sad how much of a downward spiral they've taken ever since they were great. They were so great. Honestly, at the beginning of Stories of Legend. But now, they've sort of just taken a huge downward spiral, and now nobody uses them. I don't use them. I bet you guys don't really use them that much. And it's interesting. They're in a very interesting situation, I think, right now, because, sure, I don't think Punisher wants them to give them too flashy abilities or make them the stars of the show, but some of them have still risen to that level. Like, Ramen Cat is amazing. Stanzo Cat is amazing. Wushu Cat is amazing against zombies, but besides that, they're just so mediocre. It's the weird thing is, Ponos can't really find a balance in just what is a good cat. It seems very hard for them to do that, which is just an interesting problem, and it's especially exemplified with rare cats, because rare cats suck, most of them. Some of them are good, but the majority of them suck. And honestly, I'd like to hear your thoughts below, because it's interesting. I sort of just noticed this, that gotcha rare units are basically never used, despite them being a decently big part of the game. Supposedly, they are just absolutely useless, and I think they need to change. They need to either give it more talents and honestly just buff them, make their stats more relevant in some way. You can't make every cat in the game relevant, but just try. Maybe one unit at a time, giving it a rework. That would be pretty interesting and pretty unique if they were able to do that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed it. Other than that, have a nice day. What are your thoughts? Let me know. Anyway, bye.